Hello, everyone. This is Al, Red Sox fan, coming to you from Al, Red Sox fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. We're going to bring you some more History Maker baseball, all-time franchise teams. Game 2, Boston Red Sox in St. Louis to deal with the Cardinals as we test out a new way to play. Our starting lineups, our starting 9 includes a DH, and there are 3 pitchers, a starter, and 2 relievers. That's it. That's your team. When you play the game after this game, you cannot have any of the same players in the game. So what you're going to see in this game, as I went all out with the rules that we made, 2 pitchers are going to DH. The Red Sox have a slight advantage there. It's Ellis Kinder will be the DH for Boston. And I believe it's Dizzy Dean for the Cardinals, which means neither of those 2 can pitch in Game 3. But that's the way we're going to do it. You got to use everybody. Our starting pitchers tonight, Roger Clemens, John Tudor. The only advantage that the pitchers being the DH, you now have 4 pitchers to use if necessary. So it should be kind of fun. David Selinsky has joined us here, along with Philip Reynolds. Hello, David. Hello, Philip. Philip says, hi, Al. Quest for 61 coming soon to my channel using History Maker Baseball. Very cool. Very cool. Check out Philip's channel. Hope all is well to both David Selinsky and Philip Reynolds. Let's get to the starting lineups and roll some History Maker Baseball. Cardinals took Game 1 3-0 as Bob Gibson defeated Pedro Martinez. Martinez gave up 3 homers, back-to-back jacks. It was, who was it? I have it right here. I know Musial had the second one. Who had the first one? Hornsby. It was Roger Hornsby, Stan Musial in the 6th, then a leadoff homer by Mark McGuire, Big Red in the 7th. Those were all the runs scored by the Cardinals. It was enough. Gibson went the distance. Gibson the win as we stated in Game 1. Martinez, a tough luck loser. 3 mistakes, 3 homers. For the starting lineup here in Game 2, again, remember, anyone who played on either team in Game 1 is not in this game. They're not eligible. It's sort of like a soccer kind of style rule in a way. This is the team you go with for the whole game. Bobby Doerr leads off. He'll play second base, followed by Dwight Evans in right. The Beast, Double X, Jimmy Fox bats third at first base. Jim Rice, the cleanup hitter in left field. Manny Ramirez is playing center. That's scary. And he is the designated hot batter. He'll be batting 5th. Rico Petrocelli bats 6th, plays shortstop. Mike Lowell bats 7th. He'll play 3rd. Jason Varitek behind the plate, batting 8th. Ellis Kinder, yes, the pitcher, Ellis Kinder, who is eligible to pitch, so each team will have 4 eligible pitchers in this game, is the DH, the designated cold batter. Roger Clemens on the mound, as we stated, and the starters will have 6 fresh innings. And then we'll go from there to decide if they're fresh or semi-fresh on my judgment and the role of the decider die. So we've changed the rules a bit. For the St. Louis Cardinals, who won Game 1, Enos Slaughter leads things off in right field, followed by Frankie Frisch at second base. Joe Torre bats 3rd, plays third base. Bottomley, the cleanup hitter at first base. Jim Edmonds in center field bats 5th. Designated cold batter Edgar Renteria bats 6th, plays short. Behind the plate, Ted Simmons. He will bat 7th. Lou Brock bats 8th, left field. And Dizzy Dean got the role. He's the DH, and he will be the hot batter. John Tudor on the mound for the Cardinals. And let me state, as I always do, I am not an expert at History Maker Baseball or any game I play. I play within the rules to the best of my ability, and I have fun. So this is not a tutorial. Bobby Doerr to lead things off. First, let's look at John Tudor's card. It's the with a 1.93 ERA. Bobby Doerr leads things off for Boston, 1944 card, 15 homers, 325 batting average. So Bobby Doerr. As we prepare for the first pitch, the first roll, RJL Network has joined us. Check out that wonderful channel. Doug Hunt, how you doing? As Philip and Doug say, let's go Red Sox. Here's the pitch from John Tudor, the lefty, to the right-handed batting Bobby Doerr. And that will be a 1-2-5 from Bobby Doerr to John Tudor to Bobby Doerr. 1-2-5. Bobby Doerr, will he swing the stick? 1-2-5. Tudor's not a struggler. Is Bobby Doerr patient? No, he is not. That is a ground ball to third for out number one. Making the play at third base is Joe Torre. Bobby Doerr is not a whiffer, so it's not a strikeout, but it is an out to start off the game, and that's 5-3. So one out. Dwight Evans playing right field for Boston, 1981 for Dewey. Evans, 296, 22 homers. Former teammate of John Tudor. Tudor gets the sign from Simmons. The pitch to Dewey, Dwight Evans. That's a 1-1-3. What will it be? We shall see. We do have the decider die. 1-1-3. Is Tudor an ace? Yes, he is. Ground ball to first. Making the play is Bottomley. He'll flip to Tudor covering the bag. 2 away. So that's 3-1. 2 outs, base is empty for the Red Sox. The Beast, Double X himself, Jimmy Fox, 1938. What a year for Jimmy Fox. If you don't know about Jimmy Fox, look him up, read about him. Great player. 1938, 50 home runs, batted .349. He also had 33 doubles and 9 triples, 197 hits. 2 outs. The pitch to Double X, the Beast, Jimmy Fox. That is a 1-5-5 from John Tudor. No decider die. So 1-5-5. Is Jimmy Fox a home run king? He sure is. That ball is crushed to center field. Bye-bye, birdie. It is gone. The Beast strikes one out here at Busch Stadium. Long gone. Bippity boppity boom to the moon. Boom goes the ball. Jimmy Fox touches them all. Double X gives the Red Sox a 1-0 lead. To the moon, Alice. To the moon. Jimmy Fox homers with 2 outs. It's 1-0 Boston. As RJL Networks is kaboom. P-Jets joined us. Hope all is well. Jimmy Double X Fox, the Beast. Jim Rice will look to go back-to-back jacks off his former teammate John Tudor. Here's the pitch to Jim Ed Rice. 2-2-5 with a decider die. 2-2-5. Is Tudor a star? No, he is not. Rice a slugger or sad sack? Rice is neither. It is a single to center field. So Jim Rice keeps the inning alive with a single. Active runner steals. Jim Rice is not an active runner. He's a neutral runner. No stolen base. 2 outs. Rice at first, 1-0. Red Sox on the Jimmy Fox blast. Crowd still amazed by the shot from the Beast Double X. Manny Ramirez steps to the plate. By the way, Jim Rice, 1978 MVP season, 46 homers, .315 batting average. I think he had 131 RBIs, I think. I'm trying to remember. Could be wrong. Probably am wrong. Manny Ramirez, 2004. He's playing center field. We had to put him somewhere. We stuck him in center. 43 homers, .308 batting average. The year the Red Sox broke the curse. The pitch to Manny Ramirez. 2-4-6. You know what we say on a 2-4-6? Pick up some sticks. 2-4-6. No decider die. Tudor to Ramirez. Rice off on contact with 2 outs at first base. 2, 4, 6. Tudor have control. He has double control. Ground ball back to Tudor. He'll flip to first. Side is retired. Scoring at home, 1-3. The Red Sox strike first on the homer by Double X, the Beast, Jimmy Fox. So 1-0 as we head to the bottom of the first. Cutter Historicals joined us. Hope all is well. Check out that wonderful channel. Super Bowl tournament. Mike in the truck. How you doing? Hope all is well with you and your family. And check out his wonderful channel, of course, Pro Strategy Football 2024. We're going to be getting back to that very soon, probably Thursday. Now available on Steam for a very low price. All the seasons created by the mod community free. And we're very lucky to have Mike in the Truck, a.k.a. Super Bowl Tournament, a mod creator in our stream and good friend to one and all. Roger Clemens with a 1-0 lead here. Clemens, 1990 card. Statistics. 21-6. Struck out 209. ERA 1.93 in 31 games. Enos Slaughter will lead things off. 1946 card for Slaughter. And that's the year the Cardinals beat the Red Sox in 7 in the World Series with Slaughter's mad dash from first, scoring the game-winning run in Game 7. Enos Slaughter batted .300 with 18 homers, 30 doubles, and 3 triples in 1946. Cutter Historical says, Al, I need some happiness as the Jays took a 2-0 loss. Also, what's your thoughts? Oh, yes, Brooks Robinson, I just found out, passed away. Great, obviously, Hall of Fame player. And you never heard a bad word about Brooksy. God rest his soul. And God got another good ball player in heaven. So Clemens picks up the sign from Veritek, who's behind the plate. The pitch to Enos Slaughter, a left-handed batter. 2-4-4. Clemens looking to close the door on Enos Slaughter. 2-4-4. Clemens an ace. You bet your butt he's an ace. That's a fly ball to center. Manny Ramirez goes back, comes in, stumbles, but he makes the catch. Always an adventure with Manny. 1 out. Slaughter flies to center. Frankie Frisch steps to the plate. 1930 for Frankie Frisch. 346, 10 homers, 46 doubles for the second baseman, including 9 triples. Joe Torre on deck. The pitch to Frankie Frisch. 2-3-5 to Frankie Frisch, and the decider died. 2-3-5. Wild. Clemens is not wild. Is Frankie Frisch eager? No, he is not. Ground ball to second with a hourglass. Let's flip to the hourglass. Is he a patient batter? He draws a walk. No, he doesn't. He swings, punches it to the right side. Bobby Doerr's up with it. He'll flip to his first baseman, Jimmy Fox, for out number 2. 2 down. Base is empty. 1971 version of Joe Torre. Torre, an excellent player. Oh, that's Bottomley. Hold on a second. Here's Joe Torre. 1971. 363, 34 doubles, 8 triples, 24 homers. People forget how good Joe Torre as a player was. You think of him as a Yankee manager. The pitch from Clemens to Joe Torre. 2-3-3. You know what we say. What will it be on a 2-3-3? With a decider die. 2-3-3. Clemens an ace. Yes, he is. Ground ball to short. Making the play is Petrocelli as he fires to Fox. The side is retired. 1-2-3. Go the Cardinals. We're through 1 here in St. Louis at Busch Stadium. 1-0 Boston. Very good inning by the Rocket, Roger Clemens. Doug Hunt says Torre was a great player. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. John Tudor made a mistake to Jimmy Fox, the Beast, and he jacked it out to center. A majestic blast. 1-0 lead for the Red Sox. For Boston, it'll be Petrocelli, Lowell, and Veritek. Rico Petrocelli, 1969 card. Batted .297, 40 home runs, 32 doubles, 2 triples. So Petrocelli will lead things off here. Tudor has the sign from Simmons. The pitch to Rico. 1-1-3. What will it be? We shall see on a 1-1-3. That is a ground ball, as Tudor is an ace to first base. Taking it to the bag himself is Mr. Bottomley. So that's a ground out 3. Petrocelli turns and goes to the dugout. Jeffrey Jamestown, baseball commissioner, has joined us. Hope all is well, as he says hello to everyone. We have a nice crowd here tonight. Mike Lowell, 2007 for Mike Lowell. One of my favorite Red Sox players, Mike Lowell. Gentleman, class act. 21 homers, 324 batting average, 37 doubles. I bet you a lot of them came off the Green Monster. Yes, as Jeffrey Jamestown, baseball commissioner, says, did you see Brooks Robinson passed away today? Yes, very sad. We were just discussing that. Great player, Brooks Robinson. RJL Network loved Mike Lowell as a Marlin. Yeah, me too. It was an excellent player. Tudor to Lowell. 1 out. Base is empty. 2-2-3. Decide or die. Lowell with a dealt a 2-2-3 from Tudor. 2-2-3 is Tudor wild. No, he is not. Lowell, is he a slugger or utility? He is a slugger. Line shot right at the shortstop, Edgar Renteria. Tudor is not a whiffer, so it is not a strikeout, but it is a line out to Renteria, who caught the ball in self-defense. 2 down. Base is empty for the switch-hitting catcher, Jason Veritek, and it's 2004, again, the year the curse was broke. Veritek had a tremendous year, 296, 18 homers, 30 doubles, and a triple. For Jason Veritek, who gave a fine how do you do to A-Rod that year. The pitch to Veritek from John Tudor, a 1-2-5, no decider die. Tudor looking for a 1-2-3 inning, trying to keep it a 1-run deficit. 1-2-5. Tudor is not struggling. Is Veritek patient? No, he is not. Veritek is a semi-whiffer. The decider die says no, so he chops it to third. Up with it is Torrey, across the dime into Bottomley. 1-2-3 go the Red Sox. We go to the bottom of the second, 1-0 Boston. Clemens coming back out to the mound. Clemens sent the Cardinals down 1-2-3. Here's the Rocket, Roger Clemens, trying to even the Red Sox record at 1 apiece. Clemens will face, in the bottom of the second, Bottomley, Edmonds, Renteria. Jim Bottomley, who I honestly don't know much about, 1928 card. I'm going to have to read about him because that's a hell of a year here. 31 homers, 30 triples, 42 doubles, 325 batting average for Mr. Jim Bottomley. Veritek wiggles the fingers. Clemens is ready. The pitch to Jim Bottomley. 1-6-6. You get your kicks on Route 66. Pick up some sticks on a 1-6-6. Clemens is not a workman or a gilded. Is Bottomley a whiffer? No, he is not. It's going to be a ground ball to third, making the play at third base for the Red Sox is Mike Lowell. Fires a strike to Jimmy Fox. 4 up, 4 down. The next batter will go off the experience chart. The next batter, Jim Edmonds, and his experience is icon. Jim Edmonds, who also, this is a 2004 card for Edmonds. Former Angel also. 301 batting average, 42 homers, 38 doubles, 3 triples. And we're using the experience chart as dictated by the dice roll. So let's go to the experience chart. And that's on page 6. We will roll the red, blue, and decider die. Always read lowest to highest. That's a 3-5 with a decider die to Mr. Jim Edmonds. 3-5. Icon batter. Yes. Adjust swing at last second. Loops a single to center. A 1-out single by Jim Edmonds. Edmonds at first. Renteria, the designated cold batter, coming to the plate. 2003 for Edgar Renteria. Shortstop for the Cardinals. 13 homers, 330 batting average, 47 doubles, and a triple. Clemens looking for a double play ball. Veritek sets the defense. Now back behind the plate. Clemens rocks and deals to Edgar Renteria. It will not be a double play ball because we don't have a lead 1. No decider die. It's a 2-4-6. Pick up some sticks. 2-4-6. Clemens, does he have control? He sure does. Ground ball back to the pitcher. Let's see now with a runner at first, and we rolled a 2-3. It's a fielder's choice. So Clemens pivots, throws to second. The relay throw not in time. Edmonds is out. Renteria is a right-handed batter, so we're going to go, that would be out. And Renteria reaches on the fielder's choice 1-4. 2 outs, Renteria at first. He's a semi-active runner. So let's see if he's going to be an active runner. He is. He's going to attempt to steal. Can he get the lead? He's got to get the decider die. He does get the decider die. Veritek behind the plate. Veritek is a neutral catcher. Renteria, or normal. So he is safe 1-4. There goes Renteria with 2 outs trying to get in scoring position. He is out! My dreadful rolls on steals, doesn't matter what game we play. Applying the tag on Edgar Renteria is Rico Petrocelli. Simmons left at the plate. He'll lead things off in the 3rd. So Edgar Renteria out, stealing 2-6. Simmons will lead things off in the 3rd. We're through 2 here in St. Louis. 1-0 Red Sox. I figure it was worth taking a shot there with 2 outs. And try to get Renteria in scoring position. John Tudor back up on the bump. Remember, starting pitchers will be fresh for 6 innings unless an adjustment needs to be made, and then we'll go from there. These are all-time great pitching seasons for these pitchers. And again, that's just my little general rule. For the Red Sox, it'll be the DH. Yes, the DH, Ellis Kinder, who is eligible to pitch in this game. And then the top of the order, Bobby Doerr, followed by Dwight Evans. Here's the pitch to Ellis Kinder, who has a batter, not bad. He's a hero semi-champion. Those are good traits. And scrapper, nah, that's not so good. Eager can be good or bad sometimes, and a whiffer is bad. Tudor to Ellis Kinder, who's the designated cold batter. No decider die, so he will not be a champion. That's a 3-4-5. Will Ellis Kinder get on base and stay alive on the 3-4-5? 3-4-5, iron catcher. Simmons is not an iron catcher. He's a neutral catcher. Does Ellis Kinder have a good eye? No. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. So Ellis Kinder is the first strikeout victim for either team in this game. So Kinder strikes out. The next batter, Bobby Doerr, will go off of the right now chart. Bobby Doerr grounded out his first time up. So he is neither hot nor cold. I guess we will roll the decider die on that. Well, no, we're just going to say he's not hot and he's not cold. That's what we're going to do. That's how we're going to play it. I guess you could roll the decider die. We're not going to do that. I mean, we will have to roll a decider die just to see this, but it will not determine hot or cold. He is neither hot nor cold. That's the way we're going to play it. The pitch to Bobby Doerr, 0 for 1. If he had struck out, he would have been semi-cold. I believe that's the way that works. So that's a 44, no decider die. Batter steps out of the batter's box, timeout, then takes ball 4. So good job by Bobby Doerr getting in the head of John Tudor. Oh, 44. Yeah, there's no hot or cold reading there. It just says batter steps out of the batter's box, timeout, then takes ball 4. So Bobby Doerr walks with 1 out. Doerr at first, a neutral runner. Simmons is a neutral catcher. Again, it just goes off the catcher, so it's 1 through 4 if Bobby Doerr can get the jump. I might, you know what? Let's see if Bobby Doerr can get the jump. He cannot. So Doerr will hold at first. 1 out, 1 on for Dwight Evans. Evans grounded out. Tudor nods his head. The pitch to Dwight Evans. 3-4-6. Pick up some sticks with a decider die. That decider die makes Evans a home run king, patient, and also a whiffer. So Tudor with a breaking pitch to Dwight Evans. 3-4-6. Is Evans eager? There's nothing for the pitcher. Evans is not eager. It is a base on ball, so back-to-back walks. Advancing to second is Doerr. Evans to first. 1 out. Had Evans been active, but it doesn't matter. He would have stolen second, and he's not an active runner anyway. He's semi-stoic, and there's a base runner in front of him. The next batter, Jimmy Fox, who homered, will have to go off the purple chart. And the purple chart, next batter, chemistry, the mini chart. The Red Sox, and the weather's fine. The Red Sox are semi-sad because they lost the first game. Where the Cardinals, we rolled their attitude. We needed a 1. They have a 1-game winning streak. We rolled a 1. They are very happy. Or harmonious, as the game puts it. So chemistry chart for Jimmy Fox, the beast. They are semi-dissonance, the Red Sox. Let's see if they will be fully dissonance. No. So they will not be dissonance. That's a 1-2. Batting team dissonance. No. Otherwise, that's a fastball. So because, again, you see the SD semi-dissonance, not so happy, as I like to say. But you need the decider die. They didn't get the decider die. So they're not dissonance. That's a fastball. Or it's a breaking pitch, excuse me. Fox, it's a hanging breaking pitch. It's going to be a shot to the fence. Jimmy Fox might get another bippity-boppity boom, and if he does, this time it's a 3-run blast. We'll roll the black die and the decider die. So we go to the micro chart, the fence chart. That is a 1. No decider die. So Jimmy Fox is not a scrapper. He is a home run king, though. It's going to be a fly out, as he's not a slugger because the decider die says no. It is a fly out. So Jimmy Fox just misses a 3-run blast. John Tudor breathes a sigh of relief. That was a kill me breaking pitch or a Mayday Malone slider. You know what that is, a slider of death if you ever watch Cheers. So that is a fly out, and we're going to say to center. 2 outs, runners hold. Well, let's see, actually. So we rolled a 1. Yeah, we'll just say runners hold. Two outs, 2 on, 1-0 Red Sox. Jim Ed Rice. Oh, he singled his first time up. Tudor picks up the sign from Simmons. The pitch to Jim Ed Rice. 1-3-5 to Rice. This is an unusual play. I know this already. An unusual play. We had 3 of them yesterday. We had 3 unusual plays yesterday, or unusual result, whatever it's called. Let's flip back. I'm almost positive a 1-3-5, and I could be wrong. I could be wrong. No, I'm right. A 1-3-5. So a 1-3-5. Unusual result. It is a blue 1. So let's look at our notes. A blue 1, we go to the umpire chart. So it's going to be runners at first and second. Umpire chart. Lots of nooks and crannies in this game. I do not use them all. As I stated earlier, I play within the rules, but the rule set I like, and sometimes I modify them just to make things make more sense to me quicker. Not that they don't make sense anyway, but just to make more sense quicker to me. So we have runners on first and second. Here we go. Runner on first and second. You can see the mini chart. We'll have to re-roll. I like to re-roll the red and blue and the decider die. So the umpire might get involved here. That's a 22 with a decider die. A 22. Respected umpire at third. No. Third base ump is Satch Davidson. He's semi-strict, semi-questionable, but he's not respected. And what did I say that was? A 2-2. We move on. Umpire rules runner safe at third. So what happened there? Respected umpire at third. Single. 1 runner scores. Okay, it's not that. Other runner thrown out, trying for third. Other umpire, rule runner safe at third. So I'm going to say it's an infield hit, I guess. This is the thing where it gets a little, I wish they would be a little more, maybe it's me, but again, you see it's respected. Okay, he's not respected, so we know it's not a single. 1 runner scores, the other one's thrown out at third, so we know it's not that. As we have first and second. So am I assuming it's a single? Other umpire, yes, so it's a single. Okay, I just had to read it twice. Other umpire rules runner safe. So the Red Sox score another run on the Jim Ed Rice single. He'll have a run batted in. Scoring from second is Bobby Doerr. Going first to third is Dwight Evans. A bang-bang play at third, but Evans gets the benefit of the call from Satch Davidson. All right, I just had to read that twice. 2-0 Boston, so that's a clutch hit by Jim Ed Rice. Runners on the corners now for Manny Ramirez. Ramirez grounded to the pitcher. Tudor in a bit of a pickle. He's still not a struggler because he had that out here. The pitch to Manny. There's a decider die, and it's a 3-4-5. 3-4-5 to Manny Ramirez from John Tudor. 2-0 Red Sox, 2 outs, runners on the corners. Let's see what Manny does with that 3-4-5. 3-4-5, iron catcher, no. Manny Ramirez, good eye, no. That is a strikeout. Big swing and a miss. He chases high and away as he tried to jack it out of Busch Stadium. Tudor picks up his second strikeout in the inning, but he gives up another run on the clutch 2-out single by Jim Rice, who's now 2 for 2 with a ribby. We go to the bottom of the third, 2-0 Boston. Also with that strikeout in the 3-4-5. The next batter, you can see it's a blue, so it will be Rico Petrocelli in the top of the fourth off the blue chart. Oh, it's right down here. And that will be the right now chart. So we're just going to say blue to Petrocelli so I can remember. And that's the right now chart. Red Sox get one more. They lead 2-0. Bottom of the third. Cardinals will send up Simmons, Brock, and Dizzy Dean. Simmons was at the plate when Renteria was thrown out by Jason Varitek, and Petrocelli applied the tag. All right, here comes Roger Clemens looking for another third shutout inning. Ted Simmons. Clemens is ready. The pitch to Ted Simmons, Cardinal catcher, 2-3-5. Does Simmons stay alive with this at-bat? 2-3-5. Clemens to Ted Simmons, 2-3-5. Wild, no. Is Simmons eager? No. Is Simmons patient? No. Chops it to second. Bobby Doerr flips to Jimmy Fox, one down. Simmons grounds out to second. Lou Brock gets his first at-bat in the game here in the bottom of the third. 1974 stats for Brock. 306, 3 homers, 25 doubles, 7 triples. Not a very good Cardinal team, I don't think, in 74. I think they're pretty bad. But if he gets on base, he's double active. The pitch to Lou Brock from Roger Clemens. 1-2-5 with a decider die. Clemens, 1-2-5. Is Brock patient as Clemens is not struggling? Nope. Is Brock a whiffer? Yes, he is. The decider die says he is. Swing and a miss. That is a Clemens strikeout. His first K of the game. He overpowers the Cardinal left fielder, Mr. Lou Brock. 2 outs. Base is empty for Dizzy Dean, the designated hot batter. Yes, Dizzy Dean's the DH. If you're just joining us, you don't know the rules of the way we're playing this, you can't use any of the same players from the prior game. So I didn't have another position player. I took the best hitting pitcher for the Cardinals and the Red Sox. And it's Dizzy Dean. He's semi-utility eager. The hitting pitchers are not good for the Cardinals. But he can pitch in this game if necessary. Here's the pitch to Dizzy Dean from Roger Clemens. That's a 1-2-5. I believe that's another strikeout. 1-2-5. Swing and a miss. Oh, is he a whiffer? No, he's not a whiffer. So it's going to be, it's a ground out to third. Mike Lowell charges, throws to first. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals because he's not a whiffer. It's 5-3 if you're scoring at home. We're through 3 here in St. Louis. Clemens up 2-0 with the Red Sox over the Cardinals. Enos Slaughter will lead off the bottom of the fourth. As Doug Hunt says, Dizzy Dean can do it all. It's kind of interesting, the little rule set I made. I was trying to figure out how I wouldn't, with this set, how I wouldn't use my favorite players over and over again. I said, well, this is a way not to use your favorite. And they're all great players, but I have my favorites for every team. I mean, if it was up to me, Sandy Koufax pitches every game for the Dodgers. I can do that. It's card and dice. That's the beauty of card and dice. You can set your own rule set. All right, so Petrocelli will go off the blue chart to start things off. It's Petrocelli, Lowell, and Varitek, top of the fourth, 2-0 Red Sox. And the blue chart, again, is the next, the right now mini chart. So we will roll red, blue, and decider. That's a 55, no matter how you look at it, with a decider die. Petroselli, in his last at-bat, as long as he didn't strike out, he didn't. He grounded out. 55. Oh, timeout. Conference on the mound. Play resumes. Batter draws a walk. They're getting in the head once again. So the 44 is a walk and the 55 is a walk. Petroselli is on base with the free pass. I'll bring up Mike Lowell, who lined to Renteria at short. Dizzy Dean, the manager, is going over to Dizzy. Ask him, how does your arm feel, Dizzy? We also have in the bullpen, I forgot to tell you, who are eligible for the Cardinals, the Mad Hungarian Al Rabaski and Bruce Sutter. For the Red Sox, Koji Uehara and Tom Flash Gordon, who blew that game 1 to Cleveland in the playoffs many moons ago after having a terrific year. Actually, it probably was 1998. The pitch to Mike Lowell from John Tudor, runner at first. 2-4-6. You know what we say? Pick up some sticks. No decider die with that 2-4-6 to Mike Lowell. So that's a 2-4-6. Lowell, right-handed batter. Not that that matters right now. 2-4-6. Tudor has double control. So he has control. It's a ground ball to the pitcher. It's a fielder's choice because we have a lead 2. We already know this. They cannot turn 2, but Petroselli is out. And it's a fielder's choice, 1-4. So Mike Lowell at first now with 1 out. Jason Varitek, the Red Sox catcher, switch hitter, batting righty, is 0-for-1. He grounded to Torre at third. Simmons wiggles the finger, sets a target, the pitch to his counterpart, Jason Varitek. 2-4-6. You know I'm saying it. Pick up some sticks. 2-4-6. Control. Yes. And again, it's going to be a fielder's choice as it's ground ball back to the pitcher, and it's a lead 2. So Mike Lowell's out. Once again, fielder's choice, 1-4. They're playing Pepper with John Tudor. Varitek's at first now. 2 outs. Ellis Kinder, the DH for the Red Sox, he struck out against Tudor. 2-0 Boston. Top of the 4th, 2 outs. Man at first. The pitch to Ellis Kinder. Subbing as a DH because we have no other position players. 1-4-5. Let's see what Ellis Kinder does with the 1-4-5 from John Tudor. 1-4-5. Tudor's not struggling. Kinder will make contact this time. It will be a ground ball to third. Torre has it. Throws to first. Side retired. Bottom of the 4th, 2-0 Boston. Bobby Doerr will lead off the top of the 5th. Bernard Strom, how you doing, my friend? Check out that wonderful YouTube channel for all sorts of great Red Sox replays with our good friend Bernard Strom. Clemens to the mound. Finishing up his warm-up tosses, he'll face the top of the Cardinal order in the bottom of the 4th. Slaughter, Frisch, and Torre. Enos Slaughter, the man known for the mad dash in 1946 Game 7 game-winning run. Slaughter flew out to center and Manny Ramirez. The pitch to Enos Slaughter, 1-1-4. Does it close the door on Enos Slaughter? 1-1-4. Is Clemens fresh? Yes, he is. It's a ground ball to Petroselli. Petroselli throws to the beast, XX Jimmy Fox. 1 down. Slaughter 6-3. Frankie Frisch grounded to second. He's 0 for 1. The pitch to Frisch, a 1-5-5 with a decider die. 1-5-5. Is Frankie Frisch a home run king? No, he is not. That's a fly ball to center. Manny going back to his left, to his right, spins, whirls, dirls, falls down, but he makes the catch. Manny Ramirez makes the catch in center. 2 away. Base is empty for Joe Torre. Torre grounded to Petrocelli at short from one Paisan to another. The pitch to Joe Torre. 2-4-6. You know I'm saying it. Pick up some sticks. 2-4-6. Ground ball. Back to Clemens as he has control. Clemens flips to Fox. 1-2-3 go the Cardinals. We're through 4. 2-0 Red Sox. These are all-time great players, great season. It's not necessarily a career. It's a great season for that player. It makes it a very interesting set because Mark the Bird Fidrich, with his 19 wins and Rookie of the Year in 76, is on the Tigers team, and I think that's really cool. You'll be seeing that team on the channel in the future. So John Tudor has given up 2 runs, a homer in the first off the bat of the Beast, double X Jimmy Fox, and then a clutch 2-out single by Jim Ed Rice in the third. Needs to put up another goose egg as Clemens looks unhittable at the moment. It will be Bobby Doerr, Dwight Evans, Jimmy Fox. Bobby Doerr is 0 for 1. He's grounded out, walked, and scored on the 2-out single by Rice. Here's the pitch from John Tudor to Bobby Doerr, a 1-2-5 to Bobby Doerr. 1-2-5. Is Bobby Doerr patient? No, he is not. Is he a whiffer? No, he is not. That's going to be a ground ball to Torre. He gobbles it up like a kid with candy, fires a strike to Bottomley. Bobby Doerr is retired once again, 5-3. Second time he's ground out to Mr. Torre at third base. Dwight Evans, known by the passionate Red Sox fans as Dewey, steps to the plate. He is 0 for 1 with a walk. Tudor has the sign. Simmons sets the target. The pitch to Dwight Evans. No decider die, and that's going to be a 2-3-6. 2-3-6 to Dwight Evans. 2-3-6. Double control. Tudor does have double control. So it's going to be, I think those are consecutive outs. Yes, it's going to be consecutive outs. 2 ground outs that will end the inning. So Evans grounds out 6-3. And we'll say Fox grounds out 1-3 because of the double control. And that is a 2-3-6. I do believe I interpreted that rule correctly. You have double control. And when it's a double control, it's 2 outs. Both the batter at the plate and on deck ground out. And what I just did was, well, you can either choose a ground out pitcher than shortstop. So I did a shortstop pitcher. Doesn't matter. Good inning for Tudor. Puts up the goose egg in the top of the 5th. We go to the bottom of the 5th, 2-0 Boston still. Jim Ed Rice will lead things off for the Red Sox when they next come to the plate. So Evans grounds out, Fox grounds out. As Bernard Strom says, Dewey belongs in the Hall of Fame. You did a very, you did a very interesting comparison you showed between him and Harold Baines. And you have me convinced now. I have to be honest. I love Dwight Evans, and Harold Baines is a very good player. Neither of them, to me, strike Hall of Fame, but I'm not a voter. They're very good players, but if Baines is in there and Evans has better stats, I think you got to put him in, right? Or he should be there. Bottom of the 5th, Cardinals looking at a 2-run deficit and a goose egg for them on the board. It will be Bottomley, Edmonds, and Renteria to face Roger Clemens. Bottomley 0 for 1 with a ground out. Clemens is ready to work. Veritek sets the target. The pitch to Jim Bottomley. A 1-4-5. Does Bottomley stay alive in this at-bat? 1-4-5. Clemens is not a struggler. It will not be a wild pitch. Ground ball to third. It's going to be out number 1. Making the play is Mike Lowell. Throws a strike to Fox. Second time, Bottomley has grounded to Mike Lowell. 1 out, base is empty for Jim Edmonds. Edmonds has the only hit for the Cardinals. The pitch to Edmonds. 1-5-5, no decider die. 1-5-5. Is he a home run king? Yes, he is. That ball is gone. Jim Edmonds crushes it to center, almost in the same spot as Jimmy Fox did in the first, cutting the Red Sox lead to 1. Bippity boppity boom to the moon. Boom goes the ball. Jim Edmonds touches them all. To the moon, Alice, to the moon. Joy and jocularity returns here to Busch Stadium. Edmonds has both hits off Roger Clemens. It's now a 2-1 game. The Cardinals have scored all 4 of their runs in this brief series so far by homers. Hornsby, Musial, McGuire, and now Edmonds. The first 3 were in Game 1, 3-0 victory in Game 1 by the Cardinals as Bob Gibson went the distance and defeated Pedro Martinez. Yes, so with 1 out, it's a 2-1 game. Edgar Renteria, designated cold batter, steps to the plate, reached on a fielder's choice. Clemens rocks and deals to Renteria. That's a 5-5-6. Pick up some sticks with a decider die. 5-5-6. Clemens an ace. Yes, he is. Line shot. Lowell, a step and a dive, makes the play, robbing extra bases from Edgar Renteria. 2 away. That's going to be a great play by Mike Lowell on the line drive, headed down the left field line. 2 outs, base is empty. Cardinal catcher Ted Simmons 0 for 1, grounded to Bobby Doerr. Clemens takes a deep breath, peers in. It's a determined look by the Rocket. The pitch to Ted Simmons. 2-4-6. Yes, I'm saying it. Pick up some sticks on a 2-4-6. 2-4-6. Clemens has control. Hard one hopper. Back to Clemens. He snares it. Glares at Ted Simmons. Fires a strike to Jimmy Fox. Side is retired. Cardinals pick up 1 on the Edmonds homer. We're through 5. It's now a 2-1 game. Boston. This will be Clemens' last inning of freshness, possibly. Again, we'll use the decider die or just my judgment. And that goes for both pitchers. So 2-1. Out of the 6 runs scored in this short series so far, 5 have been home runs. 1 for Boston, 4 for the Cardinals. John Tudor wants to keep it a 1-run deficit in the top of the 6th. We'll face Rice, Ramirez, and Petrocelli. Rice is 2 for 2, 2 singles and a ribby. It was that clutch 2-out hit back in the, was that the 4th? Back in the 3rd, excuse me. Can Rice go 3 for 3? Simmons calls for time, goes out to the mound, has a quick word with Tudor, now back behind the plate. The pitch to Jim Ed Rice. 3-4-5 with a decider die to Jim Ed Rice. 3-4-5 iron catcher. No. Simmons is neutral. Does Rice have a good eye? No. That's a strikeout. So Rice chases high and away and gets the K. 3rd strikeout for Tudor. The next batter will go off the blue chart, which is the right now chart. And the next batter is Manny Ramirez, who's 0 for 2, a ground out and a strikeout. So we go to the right now chart for Manny. That's a 16 with a decider die. And he struck out his last at-bat, so he's cold. That's the way we play it. 16. Is the pitcher hot? Is the pitcher hot? Yes, he just struck out Jim Rice. He is hot. Fools batter into swinging an outside pitch. Punch to short for the out. So Ramirez fooled badly on the breaking pitch. Grounds out to Renteria, 6-3, 2 up, 2 down. Base is empty for Rico Petrocelli, who's 0 for 1, reached on a walk. Tudor has walked 2, struck out 3. Larry Mullins, how you doing, my friend? Hope all is well. The pitch to Petrocelli from John Tudor, 4-5-6. Yes, we say it. You know we're going to say it. Pick up some sticks on a 4-5-6. You got to rhyme with the 4-5-6. 4-5-6. Pick up some sticks. Flip to the right page, Al, Red Sox fan. So a 4-5-6 with the decider die. 4-5-6. Is Petrocelli patient? He is not patient. He will fly out to center, making the catch for the Cardinals as Edmonds. That will retire the side. So Petrocelli chased high, got under a bit. He did send Edmonds back to the track, but it is an out. The next batter for the Red Sox in the 7th, Veritek will go off the purple chart, chemistry chart. So we're just going to write purple here. Okay. So a good job by John Tudor. Clemens goes to the mound. So Lowell will be off the purple chart. Who did I say? So Petrocelli. Yeah, Petrocelli flew out. So it's going to be Mike Lowell off the chemistry chart. Roger Clemens nursing a 1-run lead. Roger, he'll face Lou Brock, Dizzy Dean, who's the DH. You have to start a whole different team in every other game. Once everyone's played in those games, then you can mix and match after that. And then again, you have to start a whole different team in every other game. So once 2 games are done, where you've played a completely different team, players on the field for your team, you can then change it up in game 3. And then you again revert back to everyone's got to play every other game. So that's why we have 2 pitchers DHing in this game. It's a fun little rule I made. It makes you use everybody. And these are all-time great players, great seasons for these players. All right, so Lou Brock is up. Brock has struck out. He's 0 for 1. Clemens to Brock. 1-2-6. Pick up some sticks. 1-2-6. Is Clemens fresh? Yes, he is. Line shot right at Bobby Doerr, the second baseman. He snares it. Brock hits it on the screws, but nothing to show for it. 1 down. Here in the bottom of the 6th, for Dizzy Dean. Dean is actually the designated hot hitter. Grounded out, 0 for 1. The pitch to Dizzy. I'm dizzy. Dizzy Dean, 2-2-3. What will it be? We shall see on the 2-2-3 with a decider die. So he will be a utility. 2-2-3. Clemens wild. No. Slugger or utility? Yes. Is he a whiffer? No. Lines out to Petrocelli. So 2 balls hit on the screws, but directly at Doerr and now Petrocelli. For the Cardinals, there are 2 outs. Dizzy Dean struck it well. Nothing to show for it. Top of the order, Enos Slaughter 0 for 2. A fly out, a ground out. The fly out to Ramirez in center, who's an adventure. And the ground out to Petrocelli at short. Veritek goes through the signs. Clemens nods his head. The violent windup and delivery to Enos Country Slaughter. 1-3-3. What will it be? We shall see on the 1-3-3. Is Slaughter a slugger? Yes, he is. The decider die says yes. You know what happens on a 1-3-3? Boom to the moon, Alice. That ball is high, deep, and gone for Enos Country Slaughter. Another home run to center, and the Cardinals do it again with power, baby, power. Boom goes the ball. Enos Country Slaughter touches them all. To the moon, Alice, to the moon. We are tied at 2. So Slaughter goes yard. It's now a 2-2 game. Unbelievable. Legend Sports Universe has joined us. Check out that wonderful channel. You can see it's a 1-3-3. So we're going to show you. 1-3-3. Nothing for the pitcher. Is he a slugger? A semi-slugger. But the decider die says yes. He crushes the fastball to center to tie the game. Clemens not happy with himself. Veritek goes out to have a word with Roger, to try to calm the rocket down. That ball was rocketed out of the ballpark. Frankie Frisch will try to keep the 2-out magic going. He's 0 for 2. The pitch to Frankie Frisch. Cardinals second baseman, 1-6-6, no decider die. 1-6-6. Is Frankie a whiffer? No, he is not. He will ground out to Lowell at third. Side is retired, but the homer by Enos Country Slaughter ties the game at 2 as we head to the top of the 7th. That's 5-3. The next batter, as on that 1-6-6, we went through the progression. It's a ground out, and it's a red chart, so that's going to be the experience chart for Joe Torre. In the 7th. That's what we'll use. As I say, lots of nooks and crannies with History Maker Baseball. Very fun game. I don't use all the nooks and crannies exactly the way the rules say, but I'm within the guidelines of the rules, and I adjust them a bit just to make me understand and enjoy the game better. So again, as I say, this game I am playing is not a tutorial. I like to have fun, and this is a fun game. For the Red Sox, it's Lowell, Veritek, and Ellis Kinder. And Lowell will have to go off the chemistry chart, the purple chart. Now, John Tudor, again, we've designated that these starting pitchers will be fresh for 6 innings. Both pitchers have given up 2 runs. So we're going to use the decider die to see if John Tudor's fresh or semi-fresh. He is fresh for the 7th. Mike Lowell. It's now a 2-2 game. Kurt Berglund's Baseball World has joined us. Check out that wonderful channel. If you have not subscribed to Kurt Berglund's wonderful, very fun channel brought to you by Lakeside Beef, Kurt Berglund's Baseball World, please do so. Also check out his membership. If you like baseball games, he has a secondhand store, and you'll get like better deals if you are a member, like a Patreon. Just check it out. Very excellent channel, wonderful person, our good friend Kurt Berglund. Mike Lowell, again, it's the chemistry chart. Chemistry chart. So it's team chemistry. The Red Sox are semi-dissonance, or a little unhappy, we'll say. And we're only rolled 2 die here. So red, blue, and decider. 46 to Mike Lowell. 46, or 4-6. Pitching team dissonance. No, they're not. That ball is chopped in the infield. We have some infield drama going on. We'll go to the infield drama chart. And again, we will re-roll these 3 die. A 1-3, what will it be? We shall see. No decider die. 1-3. Third baseman, iron. Joe Torre, unfortunately, as much as I love him, is iron. You see the I there. He's iron, so does he make the error? Yes, he does. Bungles the ground ball, reaching on the E5. The Red Sox third baseman, Mike Lowell. And the next batter will also use the chemistry chart. You can see how it goes purple. So you use the chemistry chart again. So Lowell's at first. Jason Varitek at the plate. Switch hitting catcher. He's 0 for 2. He's reached on a fielder's choice and grounded out. I should have went FC. I just went F. Like, what does that mean, F14? And Varitek goes off the chemistry chart. But do we want to... Can we bunt? We'll go off the chemistry chart because that's what it tells us. All right, let's see what Jason can do here. Again, semi-dissonance, the Red Sox. 3-3, no decider die. Pitching team dissonance, no. Ground ball out to first. So we're going to look at this 3 die, and I believe I'm going to look right here. I don't think I did this yesterday. I just kind of looked at the 3 up here, and I think either way it's the same thing. Runner at first, 2-3 is a fielder's choice. So they can't turn 2. Lowell is out. Another fielder's choice. Who was that hit to? 3-3. Does it say, or does it just say our choice? First base. So that's going to go 3-6, fielder's choice. This time I'll put an FC. One out, Varitek at first, as the Cardinals cannot turn the double play. We have no, again, if you're just joining us, we have a special rule set here. You play with the players on the field. You get 3 pitchers, 1 starter, 2 relievers. You can't play any of the same players from the prior game. So we have pitchers DHing, right? Okay. Ellis Kinder is actually one of the best Red Sox pitching hitters. Babe Ruth's not bad either. So it's not going to be too horrific when we have to use a pitcher to DH. Now, when you have that, again, these are my little rules I'm making up as I go because I want to play all the players. And as I stated, I normally wouldn't do that. I just would constantly play the players I like for either team. And they're all good. These are all great seasons for these players. So since Ellis Kinder's the DH for the Red Sox and Dizzy Dean's the DH for the Cardinals, all the Cardinals pitchers can't hit with poop, by the way. They can actually come in and pitch also. That's what I've decided. So they actually have 4 pitchers eligible in this game. So 1 out, 1 on to Ellis Kinder. He struck out and grounded the third. Ooh, a 4-4-5 with a decider die. He will be a champion amongst the hero, scrapper, eager whiffer. So 4-4-5, Tudor challenges Ellis Kinder, showing him no respect. Will Ellis Kinder make him eat that baseball? 4-5-5. Flash. Does Tudor have flash? The decider die says yes. Swing and a miss, or strike 3 looking pot. Is he have a good eye? No. So it's strike 3. He swings and misses. So Ellis Kinder strikes out for a second time. He was trying to jack it out of the ballpark. 2 outs. Varitek at first. Top of the order, Bobby Doerr. That's Doerr, double R. He's 0 for 2 with a walk. He scored a run in the clutch 2-out single by Jim Ed Rice. We're knotted at 2. Varitek at first, not being held on. Bottomley playing behind him. Tudor picks up the sign from Simmons. The pitch to Bobby Doerr, double R. 3-3-4. Does Tudor close the door on Bobby Doerr? Oh, I'm so clever. Brought to you by Lakeside Beef. So a 3-3-4. Is Tudor an ace or a star? He is an ace. Doors jammed, popped up right side, foul territory. Calling for it is Bottomley. The side is retired as Bottomley squeezes the glove. We go to the bottom of the 7th, 2-2 here at Busch Stadium. Okay. Remember to check out Kurt Berglund's Baseball World. Got to catch up. Oh, I love Kurt's doing on Sundays. He does great fourth quarters in APA football. The last one, the Jets of 68. Oh, God, who are they playing? I it slipped my memory, but it's fun. It's a fun listen. I listened before I had to do some stuff around the house. 75 Vikings. Thank you, Kurt Berglund. It was a fun, that's his second one. He has another game, and again, I listened to that one, and I apologize for my memory. I don't remember. It was fun. It's good stuff. It's football. It's the fourth quarter. It's APA football, and it's on Kurt Berglund's Baseball World, brought to you by Lakeside Beef. Kurt Berglund's Baseball World says this Sunday, the 75 Colts and the 74 Bills. Well, you have everyone's favorite, O.J. Simpson. You know I'm an O.J. fan. I hopefully be able to listen during the premiere. If not, I will listen to it. And 75 Colts has number 7, Burt Jones. And I think Roger Carr, the fastest white man on the planet, I believe is also on that team. I think. I know he's on the 76 team, 77 team, 78 team. Roger Carr would finish his career with the Seattle Seahawks. As Kurt Berglund says, LOL, yes, he was the fastest white man on the planet. All right, so same thing with Clemens. He's gone 6 fresh innings. He'll either be fresh or semi-fresh. The decide or die will tell us. Of course, he'll be semi-fresh. Fudge. So again, it's going to go off a die roll on the original roll, on the first roll. Clemens to face bottom. Torrey off the experience chart. And that is the red chart, so it's a 44. Clemens will be fresh. We got the decide or die. I don't think it's going to come to that, though. 4-4, experience. Umpire call. Oh, it's a walk. So the 4-4 and the 5-5 are walks. We've seen that 3 times now. Torrey battles Clemens to a walk. Torrey, a semi-stoic runner at first. Now I'll bring up Jim Bottomley. Do we want to bunt with Bottomley? I don't know. I mean, again, he's got that. If you get the triangle, you get a triple instead of whatever it is. And he had 31 homers. We're not bunting. We're not bunting. We're not playing small ball. Clemens to Bottomley. Will not be fresh. That is a 2-4-5 to Bottomley. Red Sox have some bullpen action. So a 2-4-5. We got to flip back a page. 2-4-5. Nothing for the pitcher. So now we move on. Is Bottomley a hero? Of course he is. It's a single to left. All right, so we have a single to left for Bottomley. I think this is going to be it for Roger Clemens. We know Torrey goes to second. Now, he is a semi-stoic runner. The decide or die says he's not stoic. So let's see if that matters here. And let's see what happens here on the 2-4-5. Let's go down here. Active runner on third. Okay, runner advances 1 base on singles, 2 bases on doubles. Active runner scores from first on a double, from second on a hit. So Torrey is not an active runner. He stops at second. And that's going to be it for Roger Clemens. As the first 2 batters get on, a walk and a single. Jim Edmonds, who homered off Clemens in 2 for 2, is coming up. So available to us, along with our designated hitter, Ellis Kinder. Do we want to have Kinder come in to pitch? No, he'll be the last resort. We're going to go with Koji Uehara. He was on the 2013 World Series team, was outstanding. We also have Tom Gordon available to us. But we're going to go to Koji. And the rules I made up, relievers get 2 fresh innings. That's different from the rule set. 2 fresh innings because of such a great year. 4 wins, 3 losses, 21 saves, 101 strikeouts. He only walked 9, ERA 1.09. He gets 2 fresh innings because you're not using any of these guys in back-to-back games. So Clemens is done. Nice knowing you, Roger. He can either get a no decision or lose it. Koji Uehara is going to face Jim Edmonds. So Clemens went 6, faced 2 batters in the 7th. Again, I don't go nuts with stats. I'm not a big stat nut guy anymore. I am. I looked at if it's a PC's doing it. If I'm doing it by hand, no. So he went 6 innings and he faced 2 batters in the 7th. Again, it's all about having fun. It's about having fun, and this is the way I have fun. I'd like to buy a vowel, please, for Koji Uehara. Is he Japanese Italian? I think he was Korean, right? Could be Japanese. He's either Japanese or lots of vowels in that name. A little jocularity, people. A little jocularity. Don't get incensed. Let's not all be PC. PC is bad. Oh, the thumbs down on that joke coming. I played Zombies the other day, and you should see like the thumbs down I got just because I made some jokes. And I'm not a good zombie player, really, probably. But we had fun with it. No sense of humor in human beings anymore. No sense of humor. Anyhow, I digress as I love to. All right. No outs, 2 on. Koji Uehara done with his warm-up tosses. A quick word with Jason Varitek. Koji is a right-handed hurler. Will face the left-hand batting, Jim Edmonds. Uehara to Jim Edmonds, who was 2 for 2 off Clemens, including a homer. 2-4-6. We're saying it. Brought to you by Lakeside Beef. Pick up some sticks. No decide or die. And that is a 2-4-6. Uehara to Edmonds. 2-4-6. Control. He has double control, but we're only looking at regular control. So that's a ground out. And, it's a fielder's choice. But we have second and third because it's a lead too. So before, let's look to see. We have second and third. My God, is that chart small? Oh my God, I can't see it. Not even with my glasses. Well, I can. I have this. All right. Runners at second and third. Well, you know what? Let's just pull the chart out here. Let's show it to everyone. Really fun game. I like History Maker Baseball. But now I have it close, and now my computer glasses, which I use, I have to take them off my head. All right. First and second, we rolled a lead 2, fielder's choice, runner to third. So runners on the corners, they can't turn the double play. That makes sense. And who was the ball hit to? I think it was back to the pitcher. Let's see. 2-4-6. Yep. So they can't turn 2. They get the out at second. Bottomley advances to third with 1 out. Edmonds out on the fielder's choice. He's a lefty, so it would be 1-6. Fielder's choice, 1-6. First and third, do you pull the infield in now? Just because Al Red Sox fan ain't sure about the infield in rule. We're not. Let's see. I think it's on the chart. Infield in. Yes. All right. We will. We're going to pull the infield in. We're going to pull the infield in. It's right here. All I have to do is look at it. and interpret. Edgar Renteria, the designated cold batter, infield in. He is 0 for 2, fielder's choice, and robbed on a great diving catch on a liner, a step and a dive by Mike Lowell at third. Infield in. You really want to buy a vowel with these two guys. Uehara and Renteria, the pitch homeward bound to Edgar Renteria, who did not like playing for the Boston Red Sox. And I liked him. He just didn't like Boston. 3-3-4. Let's see what happens on a 3-3-4 no decider die. Infield in. 3-3-4. Popped up as Uehara is an ace. Infield in. Let me see. Infield in. I don't think that matters on a pop-up. I think it's more of a ground ball. So that's going to be out number 2 as Uehara jams the right-hand batting. Edgar Renteria pops it out to double X. Jimmy Fox. Infield goes back to normal. 2 outs, runners on the corner. Good job by Koji Uehara. Now we'll face the Cardinal catcher, Ted Simmons. The pitch to Teddy. That's a 1-1-2 with a decider die. 1-1-2, how do you do? That's a strikeout. Does he have a good eye? Yes, he does. So it's a ground out. It goes from a strikeout to a ground out. Either way, it's an out. Simmons he'd be batting lefty. We'll say he grounds out to short. Koji Uehara gets the Red Sox out of the jam as Petrocelli throws to Fox. Cardinals leave him on the corners. We are through 7, knotted at 2. And that counts as 1 inning for Koji Uehara, even though he faced 3 batters. Brock will lead off the bottom of the 8th. Koji Uehara will definitely pitch the bottom of the 8th. Do we want to go with John Tudor? I think you start off with Tudor and you just see. Tudor is going to face Evans, Fox, and Rice. 2-2 game. He's only given up 2 runs. So again, we'll use the decider die to see if he's fresh or semi-fresh. If it's a decider die, the way I like to play it, he's fresh. Of course, it's the decider die. He is fresh. So things working out for the Cardinals, not having to use your bullpen yet. The pitch to Dwight Evans, 0 for 2 with a walk. Dewey with a 3-3-5, no decider die. 3-3-5 to Dwight Evans. Tudor is not wild. Is Evans a sad sack? No. Evans singles to right. 3-3-5. Evans singles to right field. Is he a stoic runner? He's semi-stoic. The decider die says no, so he steals second base. Evans singles and steals second base, catching the Cardinals napping. The Red Sox have something going here. That should be the 8th. In the top of the 8th. So Evans singles and steals second. That brings up Jimmy Fox. He's not bunting. Oof. Tudor's fresh. The pitch to Fox. 1-3-6. Pick up some sticks. No decider die. 1-3-6. Tudor to double X, the beast, Jimmy Fox. 1-3-6. Tudor and ace. Yes. Strikeout. Does Fox, possible strikeout, does Fox have the eye quality? No, he does not. So it's a swing and a miss by Jimmy Fox. He was trying to hit a 2-run jack. Tudor's now struck out 5 Red Sox. So Evans stands at second with 1 out. For Jim Ed Rice, he's knocked in a run. He's 2 for 3 with a strikeout. Both hits were singles. The pitch to Jim Ed Rice from John Tudor, the lefty. That's a 2-5-6. Pick up some sticks. 2-5-6. Tudor is not struggling. Is Rice a champion? He's a semi-champion. The decider die says no, so we move on. It's going to be a ball chopped in the infield. We have some infield drama going. We go to the infield drama chart, which is on page 2. And we will re-roll red and blue and decider. 24, no decider die. 2-4, second baseman gold. Frankie Frisch is semi-gold. The decider die says no. It's going to be an error on Frankie Frisch. It's going to be first and third. An error on Frankie Frisch. Evans to third. Now the Red Sox have runners on the corner. That's an E4. With one out, it's time for the Cardinals to pull in their infield. I mean, Tudor's fresh because the decider die. That's the way we were playing it. We have Suter and the Mad Hungarian Al Raboski. Tudor's a lefty. The only thing we can, if we bring in, it's a righty-righty matchup, which sometimes does come into play in this game. Ace star, and that's it for John Tudor. Tudor's coming out, so he's done. He'll get either a no decision or a possible loss. Bruce Suter's coming in. John Tudor went 7 1/3 innings, responsible for runners at first and third. So John Tudor went 7 1/3. Bruce Suter is coming in, former Cubby. And again, he's fresh for 2 innings. Even though you can only get 2 outs this inning, that counts. Face Manny Ramirez, infield in. Suter has a word with Ted Simmons. Simmons back behind the plate. The bearded Suter is ready. The pitch to Manny Ramirez, always an adventure everywhere. 4-5-6, pick up some sticks. Let's see if Manny can give the Red Sox the lead here in the top of the 8th. 4-5-6 as we flip back through the book. Four, 5, 6. Patient. Is Manny patient? No, he is not. That will be a fly out to center. Does it score the run? Evans at third is semi-stoic. The decider die says he's not stoic. All right, so that's a fly out to Edmonds. Let's just do that. And experience chart, or purple. I think that's a chemistry chart, but let's figure out what happens with the runner on third. Runner on third base scores on flyouts. C note if stoic, runner at first. So the runner at third scores. The Red Sox take a 3-2 lead on the sac fly by Manny. He gets a run batted in. Evans trots in from third. Well, hustles in from third. It's 3-2 Boston. Tudor's on the hook for a loss. Rice hold. That error was huge by Frankie Frisch. That's an unearned run. 2 outs. Rice at first. Ramirez getting high fives in the dugout. Here's Rico Petrocelli. The pitch to Petrocelli. 1-2-4 with a decider die. To Rico Petrocelli. 1-2-4. Control. Yes, he has double control. Petrocelli will ground out to his counterpart, Edgar Renteria. Side is retired as Renteria throws to Bottomley at first, but the Red Sox score on the sac fly. Evans scores from third after he singled and stole a base. The costly error by Frankie Frisch on the ball hit by Jim Ed Rice helps the Red Sox take the lead on the sac fly by Manny Ramirez. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Red Sox 3, Cardinals 2. So Koji Uehara will come in for the bottom of the 8th, and it's going to be Flash Gordon for the 9th. If we can hold on, if the Red Sox can hold on to that 1-run lead. They lost game 1 3-0 behind a tremendous 9-inning full game by Bob Gibson. He defeated Pedro 3-0. Homers by Hornsby, Musial, and Big Red, Mark McGuire, in a span of less than 2 innings, did Pedro and the Red Sox in. Now they look for revenge in game 2. Uehara to face Lou Brock, who's 0 for 2. The pitch to Lou Brock. 1-4-6. Pick up some sticks. 1-4-6 to Brock. That is a strikeout. Does he have flash? Yes, he does. He has double flash, which I don't know if that means he strikes out this guy and the next guy, but I think that only happens if it says double flash. So he strikes out Brock, who does not have the eye trait, which would still be an out. It just would be a ground out. So Koji Uehara strikes out Lou Brock. 1 down. That brings up Dizzy Dean, the designated hitter. The pitch to Dizzy. That's a 1-2-6 with a decider die. 1-2-6. Pick up some sticks on the 1-2. Fresh. And Dizzy Dean, once again, yes, Uehara's fresh. Hits it on the screws, but once again, hits it at a infielder, this time to Bobby Doerr. So he's hit the ball hard 2 out of 3 times, but he's 0 for 3. 2 outs. Bases empty. Top of the order. The man who tied the game in the 6th, Enos Country Slaughter, looks to tie it again. 2 outs. Bases empty. Can he homer just like he did in the bottom of the 6th? Uehara nods his head. Varitek sets the target. The pitch to Enos Country Slaughter. That son of a gun. 5-6-6 with a decider die. 5-6-6. Does he have a good eye? Yes, he does. Foul tip. He stays alive. If he didn't have a good eye, it would have been strike 3. So Slaughter steps back in the batter's box. The pitch from Uehara once again. That's a 3-3-6. No decider die. 3-3-6. Uehara is an ace. That's going to be a fly ball center field. Always an adventure as Manny Ramirez, the man ram, is in center. He whirls, he dirls, he trips, and he makes the catch. Oh, my Lord. Always an adventure with the braided Manny Ramirez in center field. So Slaughter is out. And you can see the next batter. Is that red? Yes, that's red. Experience chart for the next batter in the bottom of the 9th, Frankie Frisch. So Koji Uehara does his JOB. He's in line for a win out of the pen. It's going to be Tom Gordon in the 9th. And so Koji Uehara, he went 2 innings. And it's going to be Tom Gordon in the 9th. So obviously Gordon, Uehara, and Clemens cannot pitch in the next game. Plus, the other rule I've come up with is you have to use all your starting pitchers before you can go back to your first starting pitcher. There's only 4 of them, or 5, so. Okay. Red Sox want to tack on to that 1-run lead, a precarious 1-run lead, 3-2. Bruce Sutter will pitch the top of the 9th. He is fresh. Sutter will face Lowell, Varitek, and Ellis Kinder, the bottom third of the Red Sox order. The pitch to Mike Lowell. 1-2-6. Pick up some sticks with a decider die. 1-2-6 from Bruce Sutter to Mike Lowell. 1-2-6. Fresh. Yes. Line shot. Caught by Frankie Frisch. He makes no error on that play. 1 out for the Red Sox. Here's Jason Varitek, Red Sox catcher's 0 for 3. He has reached twice on fielder's choice. Sutter rocks and deals to Varitek. 2-3-3. What will it be? We shall see with a decider die. 2-3-3. Acer Star Suter is both. That's a ground out to Edgar Renteria. Renteria throws to first and Bottomley. 2 away. As I'm using the wrong color, that's okay. Ellis Kinder struck out twice and grounded out in between that. The pitch to Ellis Kinder, the DH. And I've already explained why he's DHing, because you cannot play the same players in each game. In the third game, you can start again, but in consecutive games, you must have a completely different lineup. 1-4-5 to Ellis Kinder with no decider die. 1-4-5. Struggler, no for the pitcher. That is a chopper to first. Brumley takes it to the bag himself. Side is retired. We go to the bottom of the ninth. 3-2 Red Sox. Last call. Last call for alcohol at 2. You're through. Coming in trying to get the save for the all-time franchise Red Sox. Again, it's not like it's a great season for a player. It does not necessarily mean a great career for that team. So Tom Gordon, he'll face Frankie Frisch, who has to go off the experience chart, Joe Torre, and then Bottomley, the first baseman. So Frankie Frisch has to go off the experience chart. And we will roll. And let's see if Gordon can get that first out. 46 with a decider die. Frankie Frisch is an icon. Gordon is an icon when it comes to experience. So 4-6. Pitcher icon. Strike 3. He sneaks it outside corner. Excellent job by Veritek framing it. And you can see, again, it's a 4-6. Icon pitcher. Sneaks strike 3 past batter. Red Sox 2 outs away from evening their record at 1 apiece. That's okay. Now I'll bring up Joe Torre. Torre is 0 for 2 with a walk. The pitch to Torre, he's got pop. 2-3-5. Does Torre stay alive with this at bat? Or it'll be out number 2. 2-3-5 with a decider die. 2-3-5. Gordon Wild. No. Torre Eager. No. Possible ground out to second. We have an hourglass. Let's flip to see what the hourglass is. Patient batter draws a walk. He's not patient. Chopper to Bobby Dory. Flips to Jimmy Fox. Red Sox 1 out away. Gordon 1 out away from a save. Uehara 1 out away from a win. Clemens to get a no decision. Tudor to get the loss, it looks like. The pitcher, Jim Bottomley, who's 1 for 3. A single and 2 ground outs. That doesn't bode well on a 1-4-5 with a decider die, I don't think. 1-4-5. Ground ball. Third base. Mike Lowell up with it. Fires a strike to Fox. The ball game is over. The Red Sox win. They take the second game in the series against the Cardinals 3-2. That's a final here, folks. Boston wins 3-2. Your winning pitcher is Koji Uehara out of the pen. Clemens gets a no decision. Gordon gets the save. Losing pitcher, John Tudor. Suter pitched an inning and 2/3. He gave up an inherited runner on a sac fly to Manny Ramirez, but that run was charged to John Tudor. So the Red Sox even the series. They're now 1-1. The Cardinals are now 1-1. So that's another fun game. Playing within the rule set, but playing it my way. I'd like to thank Doug Hunt, Kirk Berglund's Baseball World. Remember to subscribe to that channel. Legend Sports Universe, another fun content creator in our community. Subscribe to his channel as I hit the camera with my hand. Larry Mullins, thank you. Bernard Strom's Sports Replays, another fun channel in the FOC, Friends of the Channel, Friends of the Community. Cutter Historical, another fun subscription that you should have. P-Jet, Jeffrey Jamestown Baseball Commissioner. Philip Reynolds, check out his wonderful channel. RJL Network, our good friend Robert down in FLA. That's a must subscribe for one and all. We continue to scroll up. Super Bowl Tournament, aka Mike in the Truck. Check out his channel and subscribe. Lots of good pro strategy football there, and he's one of the best mod creators for that game. And David Solinsky, thank you one and all. And for those who will watch later, greatly appreciate your time. Stay safe, be smart, treat people the way you want to be treated. If you enjoyed the stream, smack that like button. I know if you do that, then you're enjoying this. You'll see more of it on the channel. And that's important. If you want to see it, hit that like button, share, do all that good stuff. If you have not subscribed and you wish to do so, that'd be awesome. If you do speak of English, if you do subscribe, dyslexia is wonderful when your brain starts going way too fast. If you do subscribe, hit the bell for notification when we go live. Until next time, God bless. I love you all. Peace. Boston wins 3-2. How do you do?